Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Gank That Drank, a supernatural drinking game podcast. Want to skip those ads and get early access? Become a member at truestory.fm/join and discover all the other great perks that come with it. Hello and welcome to
Gank That Drank! Oh, I bounced off the table. Dang it.
A supernatural drinking game podcast.
There it is.
There it goes. It's the podcast where we take an episode of our favorite television show, Supernatural, and we make up drinking game rules for it. We then recap the episode that we watched. We'll tell you how the drinking game rules played out, and then we're going to tell you what episode's coming next. That's it. It couldn't be any simpler.
Bingo bango. Real easy. But who are we, Krissy?
Bingo the rules. Bango, who are we? I'm Krissy Lenz, one of the directors at the Neighborhood Comedy Theater in downtown Mesa, Arizona.
And I am Nate McWhortor, a performer and teacher at the Neighborhood Comedy Theater in downtown Mesa, Arizona. Lovely to be with you this evening, Krissy.
Lovely to be with you this evening, Nate. We've got a hot one tonight.
Oh, it's hot in so many ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot in... One of the ways it's hot is in sauce.
One of the ways it's hot is in the moment.
And it is hot in the moment. One of the ways that it is hot is there's just so much gargling. Just so much sexy gargling. Mm-hmm. You chose an absolute banger for this week, Krissy. I was so delighted, so happy watching it and remembering fondly upon my first time watching it, and then all the several times since then. I've just tell the people what episode it is today, if they haven't read the episode title by chance.
Season 3, episode 11, Mystery Spot.
Mystery Spot.
Yep.
It's early, but it's awesome.
It's among the first weird episodes. So here are the rules. Are you ready for the rules? In case you didn't get them at the end of last week's episode, here are the rules. The number one rule: heat of the moment. Take a drink anytime you hear Asia's heat of the moment. Rule number 2: take a drink anytime Dean gargles. Waterfall with him as he gargles.
Yeah. Don't drink heavy beers or drinks during this episode. During this game.
Number 3: take a drink anytime Sammy catches the hot sauce. Number 4: take a drink for an X-Files reference. Number 5: take a drink for a syrup swap. Number 6: take a drink when we reveal the trickster. Number 7: take a drink for Huey Lewis when you're thrilled to hear Huey Lewis. And last but not least, take a drink when Bobby calls. Those are our rules for Season 3, Episode 11, Mystery Spot. Are we ready to jump in?
I'm very ready to jump in, Krissy, yes.
Okay.
Let's jump.
We see the trickster. We see a djinn, which, why do you think we see the djinn? Just to make us think maybe it's not the trickster?
I think that this then...
It's like a red herring?
There's so many random things thrown into this then that, yes, they're all red herrings. So it's to throw you off the scent of what this could possibly be. Because there was so much in it. There was, plot, but then, there was a bunch of random stuff, too. So, good work on the then.
Plot: Dean's going to hell, and there's nothing we can do. There's the cult. The cult exists. Bella stole the cult. Here's Bella. Ruby needs your help to get Sam ready to fight this war on his own. Now, heat of the moment. Sam wakes up. Dean is already awake and he's chipper. He's sitting on the bed. He's tying his shoes. He's turning up the
Rise and
music.
shine, Sammy. By the way, Sammy rule
Yeah.
hits a lot in this episode.
That's why we're not playing it.
Well, I played it.
Oh, okay. Then take a drink.
Yeah.
Dean is going about his morning routine, and we're sort of getting a idea of how annoying it is to Sammy. The toothpaste is all gross, like the toothpaste is all like crusted and like squeezed out too much, and it's squeezed from the middle. It's just not the organized way that Sammy would do it. And Dean's gargling, so waterfall with Dean as he gargles.
Oh, the first one is so long. The first one of these is so
long. Then they go to breakfast. Tuesday, pig and a poke. Dean is complaining that this job is small fry and they should be hunting Bella. What they're investigating is a professor who disappeared from a local mystery spot. The hot sauce falls and breaks. A dog barks at them as they walk by. And they bump into a lady. There's two guys moving a desk.
What do you want, a Pulitzer?
Yeah.
What is such a weird line.
It is.
I think if you were like writing a line in an episode that was going to happen over and over again, you would have written a better line. Sorry, I'm hating a little here, but like,
I think it's a funny dumb thing to say. It's a funny thing for a dumb guy to say.
Right, but it is very like lazy script writing, which I guess is like the Tricksters doing this, right? So like he is kind of writing the script and he's just lazily going, "What do you want, a Pulitzer?"
Yeah.
Huh? Pulitzer's for journalism. Why would you? Huh?
Maybe it's a hint at the journalist that we're chasing, the missing guy.
Maybe. He's just leaving all the hints in there. Yeah, it's a fun episode to watch over and over again.
It is. So they go to the mystery spot late at night, and the owner shows up with a shotgun and accidentally shoots Dean in the chest, and he dies. It's very sudden. Yes. It's very abrupt. Yes. But then all of a sudden, as soon as the emotional denouement happens, heat of the moment, Sammy wakes up again. It's the same morning. Dean is just as chipper. Dean gargles again. Let's waterfall with Dean as he gargles again. Did you notice the flamingo bathroom?
Yes. And I loved it. I love this whole room. The whole room is great. The whole hotel.
They head to the diner. It's Tuesday. Pig and a poke. It's the same morning, and Sam is freaked out. You don't remember any of this? This time, Sammy catches the hot sauce. Take a drink. The dog barks again. They bump into the lady again. Dean says, "This is crazy. Like, Dingo ate my baby crazy." We see the two guys with the desk. "What do you want? A Pulitzer?" He says, "Let's go back to the mystery spot. We'll go after it's closed to get a nice long look around." And Sammy's like, "No, we have to go now. We can't go after it's closed." Okay.
You gotta go. Yeah, lots of people when it's crowded. All right, let's do it.
Boom.
And blam.
Dean steps into the street and gets run over by the old man from the diner, who we've bumped into a couple times already. Heat of the moment. Gargling again. Pig and a poke again. Sammy tries to explain to Dean that they're in a Groundhog Day style time loop. He catches the hot sauce. He says, "Dean, you always die today." They bump into the lady. They pass the guys with the desk. Dean says, "Let's go to the mystery spot." He says, "You can't. We can't because you die." He almost gets hit by a car again. They go to the mystery spot. Sammy grills the owner. And while they're but they don't find anything. He grills the owner, like, "Where did you find this place? What is it? Yeah. What's the real deal behind the mystery spot?" But they don't learn anything. And then as they're walking back home,
I got it on home, foreclosure like 6 months ago. What do you want from me, guys?
They walk back home, and Dean is like, well, we just got to keep me alive till midnight, so let's get some takeout. We'll go home, we'll lay low till midnight. And Sammy's like, okay, this is a great plan. As Dean steps away saying, who feels like Chinese, the desk falls from the sky and crushes him to death.
Now he's definitely not getting a Pulitzer.
Now he's definitely not getting his Pulitzer. Heat of the moment. At the diner, Sammy is explaining that the plan is to keep Dean alive till midnight. Dean is to change it. He's going to change their fate by ordering sausage. He chokes on his sausage. Next, Sammy's like, heat of the moment. And next, Sammy's like, we're not even going to breakfast. Dean's taking a shower. He slips and falls in the shower. Next, he has bad tacos. Do these tacos taste funny to you?
Apparently, that was Jensen's favorite death. Was death by taco.
Death by tacos. Heat of the moment. He gets electrocuted by something electrical in the bathroom. Heat of the moment. They're at the mystery spot, and Sammy is going to take it down to the studs. He has an axe, and he's just axing the walls apart.
The owner's all duct taped to a chair.
Yeah. And Dean is like, we're fine. Everyone's fine. We're all going to get out of here unhurt. Everything's going to be fine. Hey, Sammy, you think you're good? We could let this guy go? And Sammy's like, no, we're going to find something in here. And then he axes Dean to death.
Oh.
They're back at the diner.
Of the moment.
It's Tuesday. Pig and a poke. Sam explains the time loop, and it's his 100th Tuesday in a row. He catches the hot sauce. Sammy explains that he knows everything and nothing is working to save Dean. The dog, the keys. Dean goes to talk. So this time, he steals the old man's keys.
Mm-hmm. So he can't run over Dean, potentially.
Yep. So Dean, this time to change it up, goes and talks to the girl who's been bumping into them every week. And he finds out that she is the daughter of the person who's gone missing. So this spurns Sammy into doing some more investigation. But this time, while Sammy goes to talk to the girl, Dean goes to talk to the dog and gets eaten by the dog, I guess. Or at least the dog kills him. Heat of the moment. At the diner, they're finally investigating this missing guy. He's a journalist who gets his jollies by debunking mystery spots and UFO crash sites and things like this. He goes to them and debunks them. So theoretically, he was trying to debunk the mystery spot in this town when he went missing. So Dean smartly realizes that this is like just desserts. It's like poetic justice. It's like something the trickster does. The guy who debunks mystery spots goes missing in one. This is when Sammy notices that the guy who's been sitting at the counter all this time has had a different syrup today. He has maple 100 Tuesdays in a row, and then he has strawberry today. Mm-hmm. Nothing in this diner ever changes. Nothing changes but me. This is when he freaks out. And he wakes up without Dean dying. Heat of the moment. He knows he's on to something. They're back at the diner. He's watching the syrup guy. Eat your breakfast, Dean. He confronts him. And he's like, I know what you are. We killed one of your kind before. And Dean is like, oh, yeah, whoa, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right thing. And he's like, no, I know it. We got you. You're a trickster. And sure enough, the trickster's revealed. Take a drink. It is the trickster. Richard Speight Jr.
Mm-hmm.
One of our favorite recurring featured roles.
Directs episodes eventually.
He's wonderful at the conventions. We love Richard Speight Jr. So the trickster is like, this. Okay. Yes, that guy was a putz. I gave him his just desserts. He said he didn't believe in wormholes, so I dropped him into one. But he made them as soon as they came into town, and he thought if they were going to be in town too, he might as well have some fun with them. But the joke's not on Dean for dying over and over again. The joke's on Sam having to watch Dean die over and over and over again when he can't save him. So the trickster's
it's so sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay. The trickster / Gabriel, as we know him, like his motivation here, like he just goes around messing with people, like I know that, like, I know at this time where he is just the trickster, he's not, we don't know he's Gabriel yet, but like when you retroactively try to fit the narrative, it just makes you wonder what his motivation, like why, like Gabriel wouldn't need to do this. He just likes to be like,
he is a trickster. Like I think that the first trickster was a true trickster, and then he became Gabriel. Like Gabriel sort of took on the trickster persona.
Wait, okay, hold on, say that. So you think that
the first trickster that they killed was a
right,
true trickster, and then it became Gabriel.
Oh, like Gabriel's just wearing that dead guy's meat suit? The dead trickster's meat suit?
Yeah, and he's being a trickster.
Oh. So but then that would that mean that this is the first time we're seeing the trickster as Gabriel because they killed him?
I think so, because they can't kill him in this one. When he kills him, he doesn't die.
Right.
And he's like, that's for me to know and you to find out. About what? About them being, it seems like he's implying about them being the vessels, which we don't learn about until 2 seasons later.
Right. Well, and I guess again, so then that's my question. Like, what is the motivation for Gabriel / I guess he's just pretending to be a trickster.
Yeah.
I guess to get to the boys. Yeah, it's trying to think about it too much, I know, but yeah. I was just kind of like, well, the one thing I was thinking about during this episode was like, why is he doing this?
Yeah.
Like, and not just messing with the boys, like the boys stumbling in and him doing all that makes sense, but like, why is he just going after this rando dude who goes around debunking these like sham,
well, as far
like,
as we know,
like,
the trickster is doing people in left, right, and sideways. The boys just never catch wind of it.
Right.
This is just the first time they caught wind of it because of the mystery spot.
Yeah, I get that. I get all that. But my whole thing is, what's the motivation? Gabriel is doing it's just, and then I think
it's the angels messing with them.
Yeah.
Around the idea of Dean going, like, you have to stop sacrificing yourselves for each other.
Right. And this is the beginning of, which is so funny because then the message that we get 2 seasons later from the trickster in Changing Channels is play your role, sacrifice yourself.
Yep. Look, he contains multitudes.
Colin shenanigans.
Yeah. Let us know.
Well, this is okay. So that's what's so fun about. I can only imagine what it would have been like to watch this episode in 2008 or what, and be a show on not at all on solid footing, right? In season 3, like, it is not the mainstay that it becomes, and it's fighting for its life each and every season. And here you are in the middle of a season, and I can't. That first time Dean gets shot in the first time in this episode, like, it probably cuts right to commercial at that point, and I can only imagine what it was like for people to be watching this. And like, obviously, you're like, there's a lot of episode left, and no one ever dies in the show, but you don't always know, like, it's still only season 3. That precedent hasn't like 100% been set yet,
right?
So I was thinking about that too. I was like, dang, like
that's edge of your seat writing right there.
it is. And I'm like, I know that it's going to go on for 12 more years. But like, even as knowing that fact, it's like hard to watch Dean die over and over again. But especially that first time is just like, oh man, not here, not like this. Like, oh, and then again, you know, we're going to get to it, but in the second loop.
Right.
So,
Well, and also, you know, season 3 is all about keeping Dean alive and making sure he doesn't go to hell, and how much he doesn't want to go to hell,
yeah.
and how much Sammy doesn't want him to go to hell. So that's like the main
And,
crux of season 3. So to see him
right.
die, it's like, oh,
Over
well,
and over
maybe
and
we're
over
going to take
again.
him to hell. Maybe we're going to see that journey.
Yeah. They even make that, it even says that later on where he goes, no, he's down. His soul is
Doing the
down in
Hellfire
hell, blah, 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 blah.
Rumba.
Yeah. Yeah. Roomba, yeah.
Okay, so the trickster's like, look, let me go and I'll give you to Wednesday. You won't see me again, and if you do go back to Tuesday, I'll be the guy sitting at the counter in the restaurant. Sammy wakes up to a welcome relief of Huey Lewis and the News. Gotta go back in time.
Yeah.
Back
Huey
in
Lewis in the
time.
News is a major store band, like you hear in the grocery store all the
Oh yeah.
time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so much Huey Lewis, and it's like the same 4 songs.
But the good news is it's Wednesday.
Yeah, no more Asia. I
Nope,
know,
let's get
station
out of
sucks.
town. No breakfast, but as Dean is outside getting the colt, not the colt, he's getting the colt ready to drive away. He's getting baby ready to drive away. The poor, like drifter guy from the cafe, from the diner, is trying to rob him and shoots him in the chest. Dean dies. He's spurting out blood. He really dies. We cut to 6 months later. Dean's really dead. Sammy didn't wake up again. Dean's just dead. He's driving around and Bobby calls. Take a drink. Bobby calls.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's just angry driving, and he's doing all these big hunts, and he's pulling a bullet out of his own chest and stitching himself up and eating dinner and obsessing over the trickster. And Bobby calls again. Bobby calls a third time and says, I found him. So Shams shows up, but there's no hug for Bobby. The ritual to summon the trickster, you have to basically take an innocent person and bleed them dry. And it has to be tonight or it won't work for another 50 years. Bobby's like, I thought you would balk at killing someone. I don't want you to kill anyone. Kill me. It's better than killing a civilian.
Sammy's like, all right.
Yeah, in classic Winchester / Bobby Singer fashion, he's like, kill me. I'm old. I'm at the end of my road. I'm old. He's like 45.
He looks so young.
He's
He
got a
looks
lot of
like
life left.
fresh off an appearance as a sometimes side regular on Third Rock from the Sun.
Or Deadwood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he would. This would be like, yeah, pretty right after Deadwood.
He wants Sammy to kill him to get his brother back. Okay, so now we know Bobby is the trickster. Dean runs him through with the special trickster killing stabber. Steak. There you go. Thank you. And there's some moments of doubt where he's like, Bobby? Oh, oops, Bobby? But we reveal it is the trickster.
His trickster.
But the trickster's like, look, Dean's dead and he's not coming back. You're supposed to learn a lesson that nothing good comes from sacrificing yourselves for each other. Sam pleads with the trickster. They have a nice little back and forth. And there's some nice acting happening here. There's some really nice acting happening by Jared Padalecki. I think this episode is really well acted, with Dean being very nonchalant and humorous, and Sammy being really heartfelt and
it's a good improv scene.
Yeah.
It's a great improv scene. According to the Wikipedia, this is actually one of Padalecki's least favorite episodes because he basically had to cry for a whole week.
Oh,
and it was very emotionally exhausting. So yeah,
yeah,
I feel for him. So that acting, it was worth it.
Yeah, it was, because we gotta go back in time. He wakes up and it's
The
Wednesday.
each time the relief that you feel when you hear that, right? Like the first time when it's like, oh, we're not living the same day over, and then the second time when it's like, Dean's gonna be back alive. Like it just is so great, so great.
They have the best hug. They get a really good hug, a really good brother
Good
hug.
hug,
Their
good
boy
hug.
melodrama moment is a big hug. And he's like, "You don't look so good. Did something else happen?" He's like, "I just had a really bad dream." And that's the mystery spot. Well, I should say
Woohoo!
the stinger is Dean's very inappropriate joke when he says, "I had just had a really bad dream." He makes this joke twice. He said, "What was it, clowns or midgets?" And we don't
Yeah,
call people midgets
no,
anymore.
we don't.
Shame on you,
No,
2008. Boo.
gosh darn it! Oh, elect Obama already.
Yeah. This was February, so we weren't quite there.
Oh, right. That's why I said elect Obama already.
And there was one more inappropriate joke where he said, "You're Travis Bickle in a skirt." What does that mean,
Oh,
Travis Bickle in a
I don't even.
skirt?
I don't even know who Travis Bickle is.
Or no, Travis Bickle is the guy from Taxi Driver.
Yeah, still don't get it.
I don't get it either. Like, what is that? He's saying you're crazy. I get it, but why does feminizing him make it crazier?
Oh, because it was 2008,
It was
but it was
2008.
the Kim Manners directed this episode.
Yeah. So those are the only little icky spots I didn't like.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How did the rules play?
Okay. Heat of the moment, Krissy. How many heats of the moments did you count?
11.
I counted 10, so not too far off. I probably missed one somewhere.
Yep. Dean gargles 3 times that you have to waterfall.
Good. I got 3. How many times does Sam catch the hot sauce?
3.
Okay, that's what I got.
There are 2
Thought it might have
X-Files
been more. And I
references.
missed it. Yep, 2.
1 syrup swap.
Ooh, I got 2.
You did?
Yeah, because he swaps back.
Oh, you're right. He does swap back.
The day that he goes and confronts the right, he like swaps
He
back to
swaps back
Maple.
to
They do like a
Maple.
shot of it. Yep.
They reveal the trickster 2
Twice.
times. Yep. We get Huey Lewis
Back in time.
2 times. And Bobby calls 3 times.
3 times.
For a total of 27 drinks.
Wow. Wow.
Is that a lot?
No, it was great. It was great. It's a lot if you're drinking a 9.5% beer like I was, but
yeah, then it is a lot. But if you're drinking Topo Chico like I always do,
yeah, it's good. The waterfalling, because that's the thing is the waterfall. It's a little more than that 27. Because if you're chugging along,
yeah, exactly.
But it was a great game. I loved it, and I love this episode. I love this episode for so many reasons. It is like, it's like so quintessential supernatural, and because it takes a common TV movie trope, which is the Groundhog Day, trope, theme, motif, whatever. My mom is gonna kick me if she ever hears this. And but it does it in such a great supernaturally way. And like you said, I think what carries that is the acting of the two of Jensen and Jared.
Yeah.
I think that
and the juxtaposition
Jared being
of them
so
being so serious
morose and sad and great job on the directing and the editing to like just show how worn down he gets by all the Tuesdays, right? And but for Jensen to stay the same, even like when he's trying to figure it out, he's still chipper, like because he hasn't lived it over and over.
Right.
He doesn't remember, so it's every time is the first time for him, and that really is what like carries this and makes it. I think makes it. It differentiates it from a lot of other things. Plus,
I agree.
this kind of like this show, that's their thing, is to figure out
Different
what,
ways to do the same thing.
these kinds of things. So like I love there's so many things that they talk about that get mentioned that we didn't get to see.
Yep.
Like when Sam lists off all the ways he's like, I've torn the mystery spot apart, I've burnt it, I've like
Mm-hmm.
and like he's talked to all the and yeah, he's investigated all the people around the whole town or whatever, except for apparently the one chick that bumps into Dean every day, and I'm like, how come you never stop him from bumping into her? That was one thing I was like, she always runs into him, why don't you make it
He's never
not happen?
curious
But then
about
yeah,
her.
right. Which I also found that was weird because we had already found out that he was like, that guy is skimming from the register. Like he's already investigated other people and other things around
The judge
town.
dresses like a bunny at night.
Right. So like, why wouldn't he have already? And Dean's like, you never went and talked to her. Like, yeah, Sam, you never went and talked to the person that bumps into you every day.
With a
I would have
bundle
tried
of stuff
talking to
under
the
her arm.
dog because I couldn't remember if the trickster at first. I was like, is the trickster the dog? No, it's not the dog.
No, it's not the dog.
I was like, but obviously they're setting something up with the dog. Oh, that's right, the dog eats
Dean.
kills Dean at some point. Yeah. But no, I love it. I think it's an absolute classic. I
It
think
is, and it was worth going back to
it's
season
one you
3
could
for.
show. Oh, 100% worth it. 100%.
We never made it to this far when we were doing season by season.
No. But I'm glad we did it now because it's great.
Yeah. So what's coming up next, Nate?
Okay, coming up next, we are going a little bit forward in time, but we're still going kind of way back in the Wayback Machine because we're going to season 4, episode 8, Wishful Thinking.
Ooh.
That's right. So, here are our rules.
Okay.
We're drinking for pop culture references.
Ooh, an old favorite.
Yep. It's a good one for this episode. We're drinking for Son of a Bitch.
Yay! One of my favorites.
Yeah. We're drinking for The Hell Is Going On in This Town.
Okay.
Drinking for any time someone puts a penny in or takes a penny out or takes a coin out of the well. Coin in or out of the well.
In or out. Okay.
Taking a drink anytime Dean is eating or drinking.
Ooh, okay.
We are going to take a drink anytime they say be careful what you wish for.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking a drink for the Dean dream.
Love a Dean dream.
Mm-hmm. We're playing the Sammy rule this episode.
Yay!
We have a shot. The one shot for this episode is Kneel Before Todd.
Kneel before Todd.
Yeah, Kneel Before Todd.
I love it.
Sorry, I spoiled it by doing an impression. That is a shot. And then Krissy, this is gonna be a double drinking episode. So all those drinks are actually 2 drinks.
All of them?
That I just said. Yes, because other than the shot can still just be 1 shot. But they're all a double drinking episode because we have a themed hotel room.
Oh,
and I love the themed hotel room. So we are drinking double this episode because I feel like we should drink double because it's a great themed hotel room.
Okay, perfect. We haven't played that one in a while.
No, yeah, bringing back couple classic rules for what I think is a pretty classic episode, and is is interesting because it is just the season after Mystery Spot, so it was kind of interesting to watch these 2 episodes. But I did Wishing Well first, and then watched Mystery Spot, so it was kind of an interesting order to watch those 2 in, just because of one sets up a thing that then the other is like season 4 Dean is dealing with the ramifications of going
to hell.
Yeah, yeah. So no, it's a super fun time, and I'm very excited to talk about it.
Okay, well then, please join us for that episode in a couple of weeks. Thank you for sticking around with us to the end. If you are just dying for more content, go to True Story FM, where you can become a sustaining member of our podcast. You can throw us a little support, and you get bonus content. You get to hear our lessons learned and just a little bit of extra commentary, a little bit of extra chit chat from Nate and Krissy. Nate, where can people find us in real life?
In real life, oh goodness, you can find us at the Neighborhood Comedy Theater in downtown Mesa, Arizona. It is located between a chicken restaurant and a sandwich restaurant that are both pretty awesome.
Yep.
And a burrito restaurant that just won't open.
Yeah.
Um, it's
It's called
just
Burrito
taunting
Holics,
us.
but the sign every time I look at it, it looks like it says Buttaholics.
Butthole, right? That's what I think. No one else seems to agree with me on this, but you do. I
Yeah.
appreciate you for that. And you can find out all the information on our shows and all the stuff going on around the theater at nctphoenix.com.
Yay. Um Thank you for listening. While you're out there in the world saving people and hunting things, the family business. Be sure to keep the Gank That Drank motto in mind. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.
Party on, dudes.